Hi, Roy Stone here with Jamstone Magic, and I'd like to take just a moment and share with you one of our newer props. It's called Freddie the Yeti and Earl the Elf. Now, way off into the frozen north, in the tundra land, way up there stands a gray castle, a beautiful gray stone castle, and living in that gray stone castle is a little elf. That elf's name is Earl. And Earl's job is to make all the ribbon and all the wrapping for the presents that the big man himself brings to every boy and girl every year. And Earl lives in this castle, and he works in his castle all day long, every day, stretching the ribbon out and rolling it up on rolls. Sometimes he even wraps the gifts, but lots of times he's just stretching ribbon. Now, while he's stretching that ribbon, he loves to sing Christmas songs. Oh, he loves Christmas carols, and he sings, and his voice carries all over the frozen north. Now, there's one person that also lives in that same area. That's Freddie. Freddie the Yeti does not like Christmas carols all the time. You know, it's okay for Christmas music at Christmas time, but any other time, then it shouldn't be Christmas music. It should be music more fitting to the time, right? Well, Earl loves singing his Christmas songs, and Freddie the Yeti is going nuts over the Christmas music. He has decided if he hears one more song about silver bells, or one horse open sleighs, or noses all aglow, he's gonna go crazy. He's like, I haven't had a silent night in forever because of Earl the elf. And sure enough, Earl gets up early in the morning, and he starts his machines, and he starts stretching the ribbon. And all of a sudden, this voice carries across the land. Oh, it's Christmas music. And it's Earl again. Oh, Freddie goes nuts, and he says, that's it, I've had it. And he goes rushing for the castle. He runs to the castle, and as Earl looks, he sees far off in the distance this huge, ginormous, scary Yeti coming towards him. And oh, he gets all afraid, and he begins to shake, and he begins to get nervous, and he trips, and he falls. You know what? He fell right into the ribbon stretching machine. He did. And that ribbon stretching machine stretched Earl so tall that he was even taller than the castle that he lived in. Well, Freddie the Yeti saw this, and he ran into the castle, and he was going to get that little elf. He ran all the way up top. And as he ran up top, he looked, and he saw that little elf was no longer a little elf. That little elf was staring down at him. And now it freaked him out, and he fell into the stretching machine. But as he fell, he reached out and he grabbed a hold of the lever that reverses the machine. So instead of stretching Freddie the Yeti, it began to shrink him. But Earl came to the rescue. Earl reached in, and he grabbed the lever, and he turned off the machine before it could shrink Freddie too much. Now, Freddie realized that the very elf that he had gone to beat up because of the Christmas music had reached out and saved him, and realized that Christmas isn't about the music. Christmas isn't about the gifts. Christmas is about an attitude of love, peace, and forgiveness. And that attitude of peace and forgiveness that Earl had changed Freddie the Yeti's heart and changed his life. And now he helps Earl every day, and they both sing Christmas carols. Now, you might think that's great, but the problem is Yetis can't sing. All they do is howl. That's Freddie the Yeti. Check it out, jamstonemagic.com. Find us on Facebook, message us, PM us, call us, get yours today. Freddie the Yeti and Earl the Elf. All right. There it is.